so did Keelan Giles.
Okay, Blue.
They started like a house on fire. They were really good from kickoff. They were able to turn over the ball from kickoff. Can they do that here tonight? Kasende chases.
And what a chase it is from Kasende. He's a real operator. A man who played for Wits University up in Johannesburg and for the Free State Cheetahs here in South Africa. But now he's really making his name in Wales for the Ospreys. Played away by Kieran Hardy. Edwards sends it to Kieran Williams, who fires it wide for postman Dan Kasende. Good fight on the ground from Matthee. Couldn't get the turnover. Sharp hands from Rhys Henry. And Dowie Lake crosses the game line. A positive start from the Ospreys. Edwards fires away to Giles. He's a try-scoring machine.
Yeah, he's got some serious gas.
Edwards again drops it onto the toe. Got a good head on shoulders, the youngster.
I think we've just been given a demonstration of what this team from Wales can produce. Sleight of hand, good offloading game.
Yeah, you take the mark.
They've got speed out wide. And they do have threats.
André-Hugo Venter fires in 12 successful lineouts in round one. Penalty Ospreys in over the ball. What a start.
Yeah, it's the start Dowie Lake would have wanted. Stormers players going off their feet. They're not going to go for the 3 points of the Ospreys. They want the try. They want to ask questions of the Stormers team. And André-Hugo Venter brings the ball in. Players off their feet, just sealing over the ball.
And it's Lake that feeds the line out. What an attacking platform this is for the Ospreys. They come wheeling around the corner. Stormers looking to drive them into touch. The Ospreys fire for the line.
Use it! Clearly down by White.
Hardy gets it away. Good aggressive hit from Adré Smith in his 50th. Hardy feeds again to Lake. Here's Hardy sniping himself. It's a try to the number 9. The Ospreys first on the board.
Oh, what a start.
Yeah, it was down by White.
They've laid their intent. They've shown what they can do. And their Welsh international scrum off. Kieran Hardy. A couple of good go-forwards here from the pack. They get over the advantage line. Sees the gap and gets it over. There's the little number 9. Really small little gap he squeezes into. And gets that ball on the line. Good score, Kieran Hardy.
Proud outfit of the Ospreys. Wales's most successful side. Seen the likes of James Hook, Justin Marshall, George North, many other stars down the years.
That's some proper names.
Here's a man looking to make his name, Dan Edwards. Unsuccessful and frustratingly so. 5 points to the Ospreys, it remains.
No scores against the Stormers last week. It didn't take long for the first one tonight from the Ospreys, the men from Wales.
Jurie gets the match back underway. Siabelo Senatla stays committed to the tackle.
Use it!
Kieran Hardy takes his time to clear. 1 over 100 caps for the Scarlets. It's into touch. And the Stormers will have their first attacking opportunity.
Coaching staff for the Stormers. Rita Philongwene, the forward coach up front, and John Dobson.
Down it comes to the Centurion, Duvenage. Dan du Plessis with good tackle fight. Duvenage clears. Getting caught behind the gain line. Duvenage to Matthee, turns to the boot as he did so many times against Leinster.
That kick was far too deep, a lot of time.
Take a step, please. Take a step.
For Keelan Giles.
Not the ideal clearance for the Ospreys. The Stormers can launch again.
Yeah, they haven't won too much territory, but the defensive press from the Ospreys was very impressive against the Stormers. And Shorten, six-man line out.
Connor Evans that takes it. Duvenage fires a great pass into the midfield. For Plessis to set the ruck. Quick clearance for the Stormers. Here's Fenter. Loose presentation. Gives even the Roos plenty of work to do.
Leave it, lads, leave it.
Duvenage gets it away. Good aggressive defence early on from the Ospreys, especially so from Harry Deves. One of the real stars of this side. Senatla's after this one. Another accurate kick from the Stormers. Well taken under pressure. Hardy improves the angle for the clearance.
Use it!
Which looks like it'll come from the number 9 himself, indeed. He does send one high and into touch. Or does he? Matthee handles it well. The trip and chase comes from the number 10. Well fielded and good pressure from Matthee chasing his own kick. Jack Walsh is under pressure.
Use it!
Hardy sends it away. Stormers turning up the heat here on home turf. Hardy, this time making sure of touch. Another line out to the Stormers.
It's trying to apply a little bit of territorial pressure at the moment, the DHL Stormers, but what a tackle here from Simelane, Senatla. Really good kick chase, gets himself nice and low. Jack Walsh, the man who took the ball, was man of the match last week, Simelane, Senatla.
Down off the top from the Stormers. And to progress in the midfield again, the tackle comes from Kieran Williams. Duvenage changes direction. Adré Smith hits it up. Duvenage to Plessis. Matthee moves it for Simelane. He's cut them open. Simelane delays his pass brilliantly. Ruhan now with the power. Now still going. Can he get it inside? It's on! And it's been knocked on.
Knock on.
Electrifying stuff from the Stormers, but no joy at the end of it.
Goal line drop out. Knock on. Over the line, goal line drop out.
Wandisile Simelane had a gap, went through it, it allowed space for Ruhan now. There's the little pass. Is there? Not yet. Yes, there.
Yeah, it's over the goal line there. Yeah. It's over the goal line, yeah.
Evan Roos comes in here.
That's a goal line drop out.
Oh, and just loses it over the line. The big number 8.
Yeah, good to go. Time on.
No scrum, but a goal line dropout for the Ospreys. Pressure increasing moment by moment here as the Stormers start to hit their straps. Here is Wandisile Simelane.
Stay there.
Duvenage. As the Stormers have the Ospreys trapped here just outside their 22. Sharp hands from Plessis. Here's Roos on the outside. So dangerous if he can get into open field. The Ospreys hunting it on the ground. Good feet from Theunissen. Plessis under pressure once more, but Fenter goes forward all the same. Duvenage with the quick clearance. Simelane, another clever pass from the fullback. The fullback today, usually an outside centre. Duvenage is on the money today. Is an upending hit that from Moriarty. All clean for the time being. Matthee for the cross kick here. Under pressure, Giles looking to trap this. Danger! Danger! Roos scores a goal!
Oh, he loves that, Evan Roos. Big smile Roos's face. What about the kick from Jurie Matthee? The crowd love it. Matthee gets it, realises there's lots of space out wide. Bounces awkwardly for Keelan Giles. Skips to the right, into the arms of the big number 8, Evan Roos.
3 tries in 2 matches thus far. He is a force of nature, Evan Roos. Jurie Matthee looking to score his 21st and 22nd points of the season. Unsuccessful in his attempt. 2 tries to start off the match as advertised. It's 5-5.
Now, the really impressive thing here was the build-up to this try, how they orchestrated the move, the break that we saw from Simelane, the composure to handle it, to recover, and then to get this ball out wide into the hands of Evan Roos.
What an absolute beast of a player he is. Continues to do the business for the Stormers year after year.
Please. Stay, lads. Make sure they're
He's big and powerful, but he's also quick as well. He's got the speed of an outside back.
Dan Edwards gets us back underway. Another great play from postman Dan Kasende. And he's 1 possession back for the Ospreys once more. The knock-on comes. The Stormers have the chance to break. It's desperately untidy right now. Matthee beats a couple and fires an ambitious one out wide. It's successful in the end. Simelane. It's a brilliant kick.
We'll go for the knock-on first. It's knocked on here.
Well, straight out is the call in the end.
Was it inside or outside?
Just the manner in which this team like to express themselves and play the game.
Yeah, so it's a Stormers ball because it's that initial knock-on.
They're going to blow the initial knock-on, so it'll be Dewaldt Duvenage to feed the scrum.
Yeah, no problem.
They scored plenty of tries against the Bulls, did the Ospreys. It perhaps was in the forwards where the match slipped through their fingers.
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Yeah, and it was in the forwards where the Stormers were able to really dominate last week. They got the upper hand eventually at scrum time. They did really well through the line-out and in the tight loose as well.
Okay. First scrum.
So there's going to be a real battle between these 2 packs. We saw young Vernon Matongo do really well last week. He's up against Rhys Henry, the big tight head for the Ospreys.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Keep a close eye on how this battle trends during this match. The Stormers look confident in getting the go forward. They keep it in through Evan Roos and win the penalty. A harbinger of doom for the Ospreys.
Power scrum here. They hold it, then it gets walked around. It's good work by Fouché, Fenta and Matongo, appreciated by the bench.
Another successful line out for the Stormers. Fed in this time to JD Schickerling. Dewaldt! 2 turnovers already, 2 against the Bulls and 2 in 14 minutes against the Stormers.
That's a real strong point of his game. And Dewaldt, he's got a low centre of gravity. And when he spots an opportunity, he jumps at it. It's a real strength of the Ospreys game and their captain on the ground. Good technique. Holds that ball.
Lake. The Stormers had contested that. May just have been called not straight into the line out. All the same. The Ospreys get onto the front foot through Jack Walsh. Cleared by Hardy. And an advantage to the Ospreys. When they have a chance, they know how to up the tempo.
Advantage knocked on there. JD, you got a mark? Okay. Mark's here. Yeah, okay. Offside of the line out.
And Peter Martin penalising, I think, the backs.
Offside of the line out.
Any chance of a shot at the post, bros?
No, it's right in front. You've got to think that they're thinking of it, but they're not. They want to get the victory away from home. They want to use all the field position they've got. They want to exert the pressure, start asking questions defensively of the Stormers that drive. We saw the try from Kieran Hardy. It came on the back of a really good and well-worked drive from line out. They'll try to set that up again, I would assume.
Up goes Moriarty and secures possession for the Ospreys. They look to roll the maul again, and they've got some momentum this time around.
Down by White.
Oh, down by White is the call, so no penalty. Advantage coming the way of the Welshman. It is Kieran Hardy who will send it. The Ospreys keep it tight. Slow recycle. Here's Moriarty.
Stay there.
Oh, he knows how to carry into a wall.
He sure does. Over 50 caps for Wales, the big number 8 for the Ospreys. Hardy gets it away. That's a quicker recycle. Kieran Williams. Hardy. Gareth Thomas. Hardy with a quick recycle. He looks to snipe again. This time the Stormers sharp to it. Lake has a go. Good progress here from the Ospreys. Short of the line. Hardy looks for the skip. Well read by Simelane.
No advantage. Okay, number 10. No arms tackle. Thanks, Roddy.
Yeah, what will give the Ospreys real hope is that they made good meters through the collision point there.
Off.
They were able to gain meters.
Yeah, time's off.
And get incredibly close to scoring.
Yeah, so on the last one, you actually broke away and then down by yourself. So there was nothing illegal from the other side. Yeah. It was,
got to admire the tactical accuracy of the Ospreys. Once they enter the red zone, they go about their business with great aplomb.
Yeah, well, they send the cleaners in, they clean that ruck, and they recycle that ball quickly. Reece Henry just leaving the field. Looks like Tom Botha is going to be coming on. Yep, that's Tom Botha, South African, educated just up well in Stellenbosch at Paul Roos Gymnasium.
The last line-out penalty was for offside.
Good times in Cape Town. Glad to have the Vodacom URC back underway. What a competition it is. And looking forward to the festive season rugby, of course, where it all goes off.
There's always an incredible atmosphere here inside this DHL stadium. And Cape Townians love their rugby. Love to get behind their side. Botha brings the call through to Captain Dowie Lake.
Another quality line out from the Ospreys. Some crying out for an early engage from the Stormers as Hugh Sutton brings it down. Breaking away. In over the ball. The Stormers win the turnover this time. Jurie Matthee, the multi-talented number 10.
It's the problem when you drive and you break out. If you've got to communicate to the rest of your teammates that you're going, so those players are going to come in, they're going to clean the breakdown point, which is going to happen once you get tackled. Unfortunately, there weren't players in white there quick enough. Unless he's forced to hold on to the ball. Goes down, in comes Matthee, straight in. Scrum off has to come and clean him. Wins the penalty.
Fenter feeds. Oh, that's a brilliant take. Going up high for the youngster Connor Evans. The inside ball to Evan Roos. Brought down by his opposite number, Ross Moriarty. Dewaldt Duvenage sends it high. Connor Evans is after this one. Perfect timing. Dan Kasenda was brave. The Stormers come piling in now. Can they drive over the ball? Oh, the Ospreys survived that assault.
No.
Adré Smith could not secure the turnover himself, and it's Dowie Lake to hit it up for the Welshman.
Use it!
Kieran Hardy. This is a well-measured kick. Kasende is after it again. Once more, he disrupts in the air. Absolutely brilliant on the kick chase.
He's a real asset on that right winger. Gets in the air, commands the air. Here he's on the ground, catches the ball, rides the tackle, still manages to secure the ball for his team. And a heavy tackle from big Connor Evans.
Yeah. TMO confirmed. It's a Stormers ball. Thanks, sorry.
Hello, Italian TMO. Just checking who got the last touch on that ball. Turns out it was Kasende. Line out to the Stormers. Great patience shown by Connor Evans on that kick chase as well.
Yeah, very good work by the blindside flanker. He's got that utility factor. Can play in the second row. Can play in the flanks.
Backwards.
Just about securing possession again at line out time.
Pulled away.
Duvenage will tidy up and send it high for Leolin. Zas the chase against Kasende. Zas, proficient under the high ball himself, wins the ball back for the home side. And here's Duvenage. Oh, he's missed his target that time around. And André-Hugo Fenter under pressure, looking to stay in field. Under the attentions of Kasende. Wonderful counteract from Kieran Hardy.
Yeah, some intelligent play by the Ospreys. Good work by big Hugh Sutton as well. Stormers players were exposed. Kieran Hardy, Sutton, they just drove it towards the touchline. And Kasende.
Lake feeds to the front of the line out. That was an awfully flat ball at best.
Forward pass.
Forward pass is the call. Scrum Stormers.
Yeah, the thought was there from Lake. Unfortunately, it was forward back to him when the ball was returned. Just trying to exploit the front of the line. This pass here, there, that one there is forward from big Ross Moriarty.
We've seen a turnover from a number 10. We've seen a ruck clear out from a number 9. It's all happening at the DHL Stadium tonight to kick off round 2 of the Vodacom URC between the number 1 side, the Stormers, after that hefty win over Leinster, and the number 10 side in Ospreys.
Yeah, it's still early days in the competition, though. But you'll take it if you're a Stormers fan.
Bang! Set!
Especially you'll take it before you go on tour for round 3 of the URC. Stormers head overseas to take on Zebre, Glasgow and the Dragons.
Get a better bind and bring your feet closer. Also bring your feet closer. Okay.
Yeah, feet from both players too far back, need to get it under their shoulders.
Yeah. Okay, keep your feet.
Matongo in picture had a great outing against Leinster to kick off the competition.
Crouch! Bang! Set!
Duvenage feeds the scrum for the Stormers, who are looking to work this one again, and they get another penalty.
Up under pressure and straight across.
The referee's adjudicating that they've stepped across to go around the corner
Straight across.
instead of scrumming straight through it. and in doing so causing the wheel of the scrum. Hasn't found touch, has Matthee.
Looking to peel off just a few too many meters. Jack Walsh able to win some meters. Still inside the 22 of the opposition. The Stormers will have a line out.
Yes, initially really good, strong back there from Matongo. Gets walked around. It's big JD Schickerling.
Who is the target yet again? JD Schickerling. What a weapon he is at line-out time. On the Stormers and on opposition feed. The Stormers who are failing to get this maul rolling in the right direction, and Duvenage will clear it to Dan du Plessis.
No rip. One backwards.
Duvenage. Adré Smith.
Leave it, no white!
Always hankering for that turnover are the Ospreys. Duvenage to Matthee. Duvenage clears. This time it's Theunissen. Good quick ball for the Stormers. Here's Simelane testing the defensive line of the Ospreys. In over the ball is Hardy. Cannot secure. Here's Fouché. Duvenage. Theunissen chopping in again. Duvenage with the quick feed. Matthee sent it wide for Siabello. Senatla.
Stormers getting a little bit of continuity, able to get that ball side to side, but defensively good from the Ospreys. A little chip came from Senatla. Got to be so accurate at that breakdown point. They only send in one or two cleaners. There's always someone competing.
André-Hugo Venter hits Theunissen at the back ball. Duvenage away to Dan du Plessis, and the captain Ruhan goes pinballing into the defence. Dowie Lake called away. Theunissen sets the ruck. Adré Smith looking for a gap up the guts this time.
Those are good meters.
Once again, the Ospreys hunting that turnover, slowing down the ball in the process. Wonderful delayed pass, and on the loop, Matthee almost finds himself slipping through the half gap. Theunissen, Venter, Matongo.
Leave it wide.
Deep in the red zone now, the Stormers. Connor Evans, next one up. Duvenage sends it away this time, and Simelane looks to bust a hole.
They don't stand off that breakdown. Every single breakdown, there's an Osprey player in there trying to slow it down, trying to steal the ball. It's good work right from them defensively. It forces the little knock on.
Yes, please.
From the Stormers. Just not getting that ball on their own terms at the moment.
Harry Deves, a devastating force at the breakdown, as are so many of these Ospreys forwards, and even the number 9, of course, Kieran Hardy, looking to dig in there. Really does disrupt the attacking flow of the Stormers.
Now, game's all about creating momentum, and if you're defending, you want to stop that momentum. You want to break that momentum, and you want to drive that momentum backwards.
Another chance for Brock Harris to peruse his work here on the field. He's recently retired front ranker for the Stormers.
I think they've been okay. I have seen them. I think they've been okay.
Much capped scrummager for the Stormers, of course.
Yeah, he had 143 caps for the Dragons in Wales.
Okay. Legal on opposition ball as well.
Fans and cheerleaders of the Stormers waiting for more excitement here. There's been a quality start to this match between two sides who are getting into their stride in the URC early. The Ospreys are a pleasure to watch.
Oh, they've had a really good tour. They competed against the Bulls up at Loftus last week. They're doing so again here. They're going to be a threat in this competition, especially when they play at home in Europe.
Bang! Set!
1, 2, 3. Pull and fire!
Hardy feeds a scrum under pressure. The Stormers come marching in. Breaking away is Moriarty. Moriarty with the palm.
Yeah, ball's out.
Now it's out. Duvenage sharp to it. Roos can't hold on. It's a knock on. Another scrum.
Very well read by Ross Moriarty. Unfortunately, just got a little bit isolated in the end.
I thought it was okay.
Dewaldt went in and stole that ball.
Yeah. I understand, but you don't need to keep coming to me every time.
And just the handoff to Evan Roos was not efficient.
Great talent available in the number 8 position. Moriarty, over 50 Welsh caps starting, and Morgan Morse, the 20-year-old who's played Wales under 20 3 times. He's a tremendous talent waiting in the wings.
Yeah, that's why the old dog Ross Moriarty, he's got to put in his shifts. He's got a youngster on the bench waiting, wanting to get that position. So experienced as Moriarty. Class player.
An absolute battle at scrum time here at the DHL Stadium. That pass palmed on to Dan Kasenda. Round the first, here comes Kasenda. The try's on the inside. Hardy's running free, and he's in for the try. Oh, what a play from the Ospreys.
Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. It's Hardy again in for his second. They're scoring braces. Oh, the Ospreys. This is all of 70, 80 metres back. The hands to Kasende, and then the offload, the handoff, and the pass inside to the scrum half, Kieran Hardy. The ball from Dan Edwards was good. The little goose step from Kasende to get around Duvenage, looking inside, running the good line, running the top line was Kieran Hardy as a supporting scrum half.
Dan Edwards. Oh, he sliced it again. 2 kicks, 2 missed for the young number 10. The Ospreys have 10 points to the Stormers 5.
Now, I tell you, Kasende and Hardy have been very heavily involved in this game. He's got great pace, has the ability to offload that ball, realises that Kieran Hardy is open and in space. Good try.
Jurie Matthee sends it high. Senatla's after this one. It's been spilled by Kieran Williams. Not a knock on, but a penalty because it was collected by his teammate in front of him.
Knock on, offside.
That's the return that the Stormers would have wanted. Disappointing for the Ospreys. The reason it's a penalty is because when there's a knock on, the ball's knocked on in front, you can't then stop or prevent the opposition from playing or using that advantage. And unfortunately, Keelan Giles jumps for the ball, grabs it, and that's what he does in that process. That's the penalty.
André-Hugo Fenter feeds the line out. Quick thinking from the Stormers. Roos can't stay in.
Again, good defence from the Ospreys. Round the front, it's Moriarty. It's Hardy.
The Ospreys have secured possession from that line out.
Use it!
Good chance. Hardy sets up the clearance for himself here, and indeed he does. The number 9 strikes it clean once more. Good start for the Ospreys here in Cape Town with less than 10 minutes to play to half-time.
Oh, it's been a super game thus far. Really, really good. Good to see Justin Tipperick, ex-British and Irish Lion, in the coaching staff there for the Ospreys.
What a player he was for the Ospreys and for Wales and for the British and Irish Lions. Good strong run from Dan du Plessis. Fanta! He gets the payback from Kieran Williams. Schickerling, Theunissen, got to get his knee to ground. He cannot before it's stolen away by Dewaldt. And for once, Dan Kasenda can't hold on.
No clear knock on.
No knock on is the call.
Stay there. Leave it 11.
Bang, Adré Smith, he loves the rough stuff. Disrupting possession for the Ospreys, which they managed to hold on to all the same. Kieran Hardy slowing things down, sends one high. Matthee is underneath this. Kasenda's putting pressure again. This time he couldn't get into the air. Matthee goes to ground and the Ospreys hunt for yet another turnover. Duvenage, Neethling for Fouché. Dewaldt Duvenage. Puts one high for Zas to chase. He's underneath it and takes it perfectly. Duvenage now for Matongo. Sharp hands from the front ranker. Now Matthee. Simelane in the midfield. Takes one on and beats the first. Simelane looks for the offload. Matthee keeping his options open. They're in the 22 yet again, the Stormers. Schickerling with the offload to Fanta.
Ball's here.
Duvenage to Theunissen. Plenty of complaints coming from the Stormers side about the behavior of Ospreys at rug time. Harry Deves got his hands on, could not secure the turnover. Adré Smith.
Knock on. Advantage.
Knock on comes, advantage to Ospreys.
Advantage over.
And they look to spread this one wide. Grab it through by Fouché. The Stormers get back to tidy up. Captain Ruhan now. Nell's going to run it back at them. Nell with the chip and chase now. It's into some space. Ruhan gets there first. No support though. The Ospreys surely can get the turnover here.
Leave it now, Stormers! Leave it, Stormers!
Jeez, I think it's the number 9, Kieran Hardy again. He's having a massive game. Is that scrum half for the Stormers. Wins that ball on the ground, getting around the field. He's putting in a good shift. Is the Wales international scrummy. What about the little chip here from Ruhan now? Dives on that ball, gets it, but now he is exposed. Hardy goes straight in, over the ball, competes. Oh, he could have a number 7 on his back.
Well, on the bench they have a far more expensive number 9 in Ruben Morgan Williams. He loves to run the ball, so could be a tactical masterclass loading from Mark Jones, who was a wing who played for Wales 47 times, the head coach of the team. Also have James Hook on the coaching staff alongside Justin Tipperick. The people of Cape Town slightly concerned. Deja vu perhaps running through the minds of long-time Stormers fans who have lost 2 in a row against the Ospreys.
Now they certainly have come to compete. They've been very, very physical at the breakdown. Been good through the contact point as well. It's going to be scrum feed to the Ospreys. Here in this round 2. Vodacom United Rugby Championship encounter.
A chance for the Stormers to turn the screws at scrum time again, where they've been applying so much pressure all evening.
Crouch! Bang! Set!
As for the Ospreys, options left and right, and they've shown they have no fear in running from deep, but they'll have no chance to do that this time. It's another scrum penalty to the Stormers.
Came from the touchline, from the referee's assistant against Tom Buerta.
Right, far side, binding.
Broke his bar. He hit the deck. Matthee, no hesitation to take the 3 points right in front of the uprights.
almost as that scrum touched earth. The tea delivery truck was making its way onto the field for the Stormers. A clear message.
Decision made.
Jurie Matthee strikes it clean but sends it wide. The flags stay down. It's 10 points to 5. And a fascinating first half.
Yeah, he seemed to hook that, did Jurie Matthee. Was in front of the uprights. I don't think we've had a kick in this game, which is very unusual from both fly halves. Everything's been missed.
Dan Edwards sends it long and Zas takes it in. Here's Matthee. Gets mangled in the hit. And loses control on the ground. Ripped in the tackle is the call, so it's all clean. And the Ospreys play on Jack Walsh. Sent it wide. Edwards looking longingly after that kick. Very frustrating for the young number 10. It's out on the full line-out Stormers.
Yeah, when you're playing a team like the Ospreys, you have got to be incredibly accurate when you take that ball into contact. All their players are looking to either rip it out of your grasp, go and jackal over the ball and try and steal it. You've got to have your cleaners with you, and you've got to make sure you try and win that contact point. Easier said than done against a very physical outfit that the Ospreys are.
Venter feeds Schickerling in the final 3 minutes of the first half. Can the Stormers strike again? Even Roos dropping shoulder. Harry Deeves completing the tackle. Adré Smith. Duvenage to Plessis. Simelane on the loop again. He sends it out to Ruhan now. The cover defense shutting down the space for the Stormers. Duvenage to Roos. Oh, it's another barnstorming run from the number 8. Shaking off the attentions of Gareth Thomas. Duvenage. Schickerling. Brought down by Hugh Sutton. Venter upended by Gareth Thomas. All legal there. Theunissen. He's gotten through a power of work in the first half himself. Here's Duvenage to Senatla. The dancing feet of the former Blitzbok and trying to find his way to ground. It's been knocked on by the Stormers.
Vantage knock on.
Singer looking to initiate the counter-attack for the Ospreys. We'll go back for the scrum. Which the Ospreys won't be looking forward to.
It was really great work. This time it was by the loose head Gareth Thomas. He was the man that came in, comes in here, makes the tackle, goes straight in on the ball. Now this is what the Ospreys are so good at doing. They get in there, rips that ball out, gets the little knock on.
Okay, time off.
It's in those close quarters where those physical exchanges are happening that the Ospreys are doing exceptionally well.
It's got to be maddening, doesn't it, Roos, just to have your attack disrupted by every single contact point, every point in which they can contest. They are contesting and doing so successfully.
No, it is. This is Phil Thuckensinger. A very dangerous player.
I appreciate your point. I'll take a look for it. Okay, time on.
Getting a little bit of attention and taking a break. It has been exceptionally physical out there, been played at great tempo.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Pull, and fire!
The Stormers fire again, looking to cause anarchy at scrum time. Referee Peter Martin was just bringing the whistle to his lips as the Ospreys managed to clear that ball away. Dowie Lake, final 30 seconds of the half, approaching, turnover for the Stormers. Oh, that whistle will be music to the ears of head coach John Dobson.
Yeah, and it's from Adré Smith as well on the occasion of his 50th Stormers capped. He's really good in the tight, loose exchanges. Here's André Smith. Goes down and he goes straight in over the ball. It's good work by the second row forward.
That's last play, lads, yeah.
Looking for the first successful kick of the half. Jurie raises the flags at last and makes it a 2-point game, heading to the sheds here at the DHL Stadium in Cape Town in round 2 of the Vodacom URC. It has been an entertaining opening 40 minutes, and we have a fascinating remaining 40 ahead of us.
That's one of the stats that they've done really well. They bust through that tackle. A guy like Ross Moriarty's really put his hand up. He's given it a lot of carry.
And Matthee gets us back underway for the second half. Chased up by Connor Evans, who's been hard at work this evening. Been a great contest between the forwards. The Stormers wholeheartedly winning that scrum battle, but when it comes to turnovers and stealing the ball away in the tackle even before the player gets to ground, the Ospreys have been winning that by a distance. Hardy sends it right into touch. Stormers line out.
He finds a touch, doesn't get a lot of territory, but he's been one of the standout players in that first half for the Ospreys. Straight away, Stormers going to their 5-man lineup. They like to launch from 5-man. This man here, JD Schickerling, he gives the calls.
Venter feeds, good contest from the Ospreys. Better throw from Venter. Even Roos looks to punch a hole in the midfield. Duvenage, Simelane. Wide, difficult ball to handle for Connor Evans. Confident in the carry, but far too upright. As such, possession compromised for the Stormers. It's bouncing around, no knock-on though. And Vernon Matongo the next to carry it in. As it has been all evening, the ball contested in the hands of the carrier. This time the Ospreys having to scramble to hold on. And Moriarty does well. Harry Deves breaks away. And look at the leg drive from Deves.
Stay there.
Hardy. This time it'll stay in field. Chased up by Kieran Williams. Puts pressure on Simelane, who gets his pass away well. Couple of numbers out to the left for the Stormers here. Roos off to Zas. Can't get past Kasende. Roos. Adré Smith. Bang. He's been moving forward every time he's touched the ball, Smith. Venter. Filling Kieran Hardy.
Tackler first.
Centre field, ruck for the Stormers. Roos. Duvenage skips Schickerling and hits Matthee. Ruhan now slips over his own feet. Does well to present. Here's Duvenage. Vernon Matongo. Duvenage clears again.
Leave it wide!
More hard work for Adré Smith. More slowing down the ball from the Ospreys. This time penalised. Simelane gets around the first and can't hold on to the ball. Another penalty to the Stormers.
Falling on the wrong side of the ruck. Slowing the ball down.
Some really good continuity there from the Stormers. So a bit of a swinging arm coming in there.
Post call. Post call.
Adré Smith brings it up.
It's not the ideal technique from Harry Deves.
No.
tucking his hand down and shoulder to the head contact.
The opportunity here for Matthee, for the Stormers to take the lead for the first time.
Jurie Matthee, he's on the money. 3 points to the Stormers and they take the lead. Tense game, this tetchy game between the Stormers and the Ospreys. The Stormers have played the Ospreys 4 times in the Vodacom URC and they've won once.
Drawn once, lost twice. Edwards to restart the game. Again, Kasende chases.
Backwards.
Another effective chase from Kasende. This on a centre field kick, and the Stormers are spilling it backwards. They managed to hold on this time. Coughed up possession from a couple of restarts already tonight. Here's Fouché.
Leave it 7. You've detached. Use it.
Duvenage.
Stay there 6.
Back to Matthee. Finds touch safely.
Gets the touch, but if you look at that from a holistic point of view, you look at it from the Ospreys from a kick start. It's success from kick start. They get to feed this line out just outside the 22. Get in an attacking position. Great to see the crowd here at DHL Stadium on a Friday evening in the Mother City.
The subs.
What a way to start your weekend. The end of the game for Connor Evans.
Yeah, time on.
As well as Marcel Theunissen. Then Jason Dixon, the Springbok, onto the field. The Ospreys don't take that one back to ground. James Ratty wrapping around. Good contest on the ground from the Stormers. And that brings a cheer from this crowd.
Now they tried to do a little move around the front of that line out to the Ospreys. Fortunately, it didn't work out for them. Top work. Oh, hasn't found touch.
Second time tonight for Jurie Matthee, looking to peel off a couple too many. Paul de Villiers on the chase. Wonderful feet from Jack Walsh. He hangs one high for himself to chase. Matthee is getting underneath this one.
Backwards off white, play.
Great contest in the air from both parties. The Stormers will come away with possession. JD Schickerling looking to fancify. Wandisile Simelane sends it long. Taken in by Dan Edwards. Waits for the defence to approach before sending one high for guess who? Postman Dan Kasende, who makes an impact yet again, and the Ospreys have possession.
Leave it now, blue! Leave it, blue! Ball's there.
Harry Deeves. Ross Moriarty. How effective has the big number 8 been for the Ospreys this evening? Hardy spots a half gap. Very well closed in the end by Evan Roos, who looks to have done himself a mischief. Hardy gets it away. The Ospreys on the front foot here. Kieran Williams, so effective on the carry. Sets the rack. Hardy plays the blind, and Dan Edwards puts one through for Kasende to chase. Matthee measures it well.
Leolin, drop it.
At number 14, we're just seeing him all over the field at the moment. Daniel Kasende. The kick comes through, stared through. Kasende and Giles both chasing. And eventually it's Jurie Matthee gets that ball down. So the goal line dropout, or try line dropout for the DHL Stormers.
Jurie Matthee with the goal line dropout. Sends it as far as James Ratty. Pulls up ahead of steam. Changes direction, sets the ruck in between the 10-metre line and the 22 for the Ospreys. Jack Walsh to Moriarty.
Away, blue!
Meets some strong defence from Roos and Ben Jason Dixon. Edwards hangs one high. This time it's Keelan Giles looking to put pressure on Simelane. Measures it perfectly, but he cannot hold on, and Giles has possession for Ospreys. Dewaldt.
Ball's there. 7's trapped him and ball's there.
Hardy to Edwards. Fires one deep for Williams.
No clear left.
Timing on the clean out to the ruck from the Ospreys have secured quick ball for them all evening, and now Giles, the prolific try scorer in the 11 jersey, takes it forward for Nasinga. Almost getting away. Dragged on by Ben Jason Dixon. Stormers in over the ball, and another turnover for the home team.
This time it's Siabala Senatla. Gets low over that ball, puts his body on the line, and wins a crucial penalty for his team. The Ospreys were certainly looking to fire a shot there. Their kicking game has been good. They've got good result from the kicks from Dan Edwards. The last 2 or 3 kicks they managed to get back. It's good work by Senatla. Really is good to see him back out there playing after all his injury problems. Such a great rugby player. This is Sazi. Sandi.
Time off.
Just a pause before Sandi makes his way onto the field. Looks like Neethling for sheer. Doesn't look too happy with himself on the touchlines. Simelane Senatla, 19 months out of the game. And how much has he rounded out his game as well to be good on the kick chase, turnover?
Well, it's just when you think about what he had to do in those 19 months that he was out after that serious car accident, all the rehabilitation, all the work that went in to get him out onto the field and carrying the ball like this into the contact zone. You've got to tip your hat to him.
More bedlam at ruck time caused by the Ospreys contests, and a heck of a kick going towards the touchline goes as far as Keelan Giles. And on the halfway line, the Ospreys begin again with 1 point between the sides.
Away, Blue. Don't come in.
Kieran Hardy back to Edwards. Kasenda's after this. Simelane is taking him on again. But the postman Dan delivers once more.
Stay there.
Hardy, steady progress for the Ospreys, making all the play here in the second half. Wonderful hands at first from Walsh, but caught behind the gain line was Dan Edwards. Hardy clears. Moriarty at first receiver. Walsh fires wide. A bit of space here for Kieran Williams. Hardy clears again. The Ospreys very much about their business here in the second half. Systematically working their way upfield, but the Stormers' defensive line making it a struggle to cross that gain line. Matthee all over that kick. Takes on his opposite number. Dragged down in the tackle though. Great work from Dan Edwards. And the Ospreys win the ball back at the breakdown. There's been tremendous work at them. So much dog in the fight from the Welshman.
Advantage.
An advantage being played to the Ospreys now. They are experiencing great success, not just in the second half. They've been building this all evening.
Oh, there's a bit of mongrel in this team from Swansea. Good work there by Dan Edwards.
Time off.
His tackle fight and to stay in it and to get Jurie Matthee down. And then the work from Keelan Giles. It's quality.
Quite a lot of noise coming from the players.
Yeah. Tell them to stop shouting at you, is this him?
So, bros, big change of game plan from the Stormers between week 1 and week 2. Number 1 kicks in play last week for the Stormers, 32 of them. Not so much this time.
Yeah, well, they've given Dewaldt a go today. We had Stefan Angara playing last week, was very successful with that kicking game plan that he employed. We see JJ Kotze is coming on to replace André-Hugo for the Stormers, but they just haven't had the same kick success as what they had last week. It was a big momentum generator for them against Leinster. That kick, they'd get the ball back, they'd go again, they'd go again. Hasn't happened tonight. It's been a sticky game against this side from Ospreys. They've made it difficult at the breakdown. They've competed, they've muscled up, they've got incredible work rate from their loose forwards and Moriarty, Deves and Ratty, and it's been effective. And this man here, Hugh Sutton.
And the rolling ball has been quite effective for Ospreys as well. Well, they tried again this time around. It's well-fed Moriarty at the centre of that. Along with Sutton making some progress. Brought down by White is the call again, so now penalty advantage will be played. Scrum Stormers.
The contrast of emotions between the two teams. The Stormers delighted with the penalty. Ospreys believing that they should have got the penalty. We see Tom Florence coming on in jersey 22 to replace Phil Singer.
Let's not push off the ball. Let's not push off the ball, okay? Okay, lads, let's go.
We've got a nail-biter in Cape Town. 1 point between the sides.
Bring your feet under the ring.
The clock keeps on ticking.
It really is going to be about the effect of the bench. Which bench is the more effective between these two teams? We've seen Tom Vueto on. We've seen Florence on. We've got a couple. Sazi Sandi, JJ Kotze, Ben Jason Dixon. Paul de Villiers for the DHL Stormers.
Crouch! Bang! Set!
Immediate signs of dominance from the Stormers. It goes erupting in the centre. As Sazi Sandi, as well as JJ Kotze, look to continue the good work of André-Hugo and Neethling Fouché.
Both teams were pre-engaged, and we must stay down on the hit. Let's go.
Sazi Sandi in that tight hit position, scrumming up against Gareth Thomas.
Okay.
Gareth Thomas, of course,
for blue.
played all 3 tests in the series in South Africa a couple of years ago. Played in the one that they won, and really making that loose hit position his own in Welsh rugby.
Okay.
Adré Smith off in his 50th cap. Onto the field comes Ruben van Heerden. What a soldier he's been for the Stormers, formerly of the Sharks, of course. The competition's most accurate tackler last season, Ruben van Heerden. 98%.
Crouch! Bang! Set!
Creaking immediately on the Ospreys, and it's another scrum penalty to the Stormers.
Straight up under pressure.
Matthee knocks it into touch, clean this time.
A real contested scrum time there. Eventually Sandi does well to hold his position. Scrum shearing to the side.
Crucial line out there for the Stormers, taken in by Ruben van Heerden. Sent long by Duvenage. Taken in by Giles. Here's Walsh. Under pressure. Deciding late to get that kick away. Very effective in the end. Matthee, considering the pass, instead goes long. Giles marshals the kick and Matthee chases. Giles is going to take him on, and he is rapid. Switch play with Kasende. The Ospreys growing in confidence in Cape Town this evening. Hardy away to Harry Deves. So much intent to the number 7 for the Ospreys.
Oh, he has had a top game.
Carry now for Moriarty. The Stormers knock him backwards.
Pointer's good.
Here they come
Pointer's
now,
good.
flooding through the contact point.
Advantage.
Played from an offside position. Penalty Stormers.
Pointer's good.
Going to be an interesting decision that's got to be made here. Very kickable. Well, the decision being taken out of his hands. The little DHL van has come on with the kicking team. And the coaching staff realise this one's going to go right down to the wire. Every point is going to be crucial.
Perfect. This time around off the tee. 3 points on the board for the Stormers. They lead by 4. It's 14-10. Dan Edwards ready to get this match restarted. Tension building in the DHL Stadium tonight. Kasende's after it again. He's been successful almost every time he's gone for it. This time the Stormers hold on to possession.
Good run by Duvenage.
Use it.
Matthee. Ruben van Heerden. Moving bodies.
Use it.
Duvenage. brings up a contestable kick for Zas to chase. It is successful for the Stormers. Had so much joy with the box kick last weekend against Leinster. Matthee improvises and keeps the ball moving wide to Simelane, who is dangerous in open play. Here's Ruhan now. Senatla on the outside beats the first. Gets it back inside to Nel. It's off the toe for Nel. Nel fires inside. Oh, get him out of it!
Wow! What have we just witnessed?
I agree, yeah. Freddie just checking the background for touch. We're happy live.
That is an incredible score. The skills on demonstration here are unbelievable. First of all, the little run here by Simelane. The little goose step, inside, outside, back outside again, offload. The offload then to Senatla, comes at pace. Was he on the touchline? He gets it in field. Ruhan now from the ground, getting it up into Simelane's hands. Scrumptious.
Couple of blitzbox interacting here where the Cape Town sevens will take place in a month or so's time. Jurie on the money again. He has set the radar right. And that's the end of the 100th cap for Dewaldt Duvenage.
Simelane, Wandisile, the sevens touch, the ability by Senatla, the boot of Nel, and the offload off the ground, the follow-up. Stand in awe and be amazed.
Soft touch from Captain Ruhan now, setting up that try. What a crucial try it may prove to be. 11 points between the teams now. Kasende's after this one again, this time just pushing players out the way. All the same, the Stormers win it back and Nel sends it long. Sazi Sandi part of this kick chase. And a backline player will lick his lips when he sees a front ranker chasing up. Dan Edwards dragged in. Played away by Ruben Morgan-Williams. Dangerous replacement scrum half for the Ospreys who loves to run.
Good tackle, Ruben van Heerden.
Doesn't he just love it? Wide it goes to Dan Kasende. Has the chance to create for the Ospreys. Ruben Morgan-Williams to Harry Deeves.
Leave a night!
Brought down by Matthee, and a huge pressure here as Walsh. Even Roos leaning into the right.
Offside, side entry, far side, ball not out.
The penalty goes to the Ospreys. Couple of players out there staying on bended knee. It has been quite the contest.
The one thing about this game, it's had tempo the whole way through it.
Side entry.
There's been some incredibly physical exchanges.
Time off.
But both teams have had their foot on the pedal. We see big James Fender, 2 meters tall, 121 kgs coming on alongside Vermaak.
Two great games for Vernon Matongo off the field now to be replaced by the highly experienced Vermaak.
Oh, Big V can be proud of his performance.
Of course, the Stormers have also signed another Springbok, Ntutuko Mkunu, to their ranks. So there'll be plenty of competition up front this year.
Kasende's just been sensational throughout this game. This is just to show you, there's the tackle, but then the offside, which will come from this breakdown here. Big work rate from Harry Deeves the whole way through. Yeah, can't come in and play that ball from that position.
Wow, the Stormers growing in confidence now. That's a massive line-out steal, and Matthee sends it downfield. Jack Walsh gets them going, but Ruhan now's having none of that.
Don't come in.
Ruben Morgan-Williams.
Leave it now, blue!
Here he is again, Edwards now moving it along. They will be desperate to score next, will the Ospreys. Been camping out in the Stormers half for so much time in this match, and they'll be looking to get back to that 22 now. Dan Edwards. Oh, wonderful hands from Tom Botha. Played many more minutes than he would have planned on today. What a counter ruck that is. Firing through the point of contact with JJ Kotze. Somehow, some way, the Ospreys look to be holding on to it here. By hook or by crook, they've managed to keep possession, and the Stormers hunting the turnover. Ruben Morgan-Williams, Dan Edwards goes long. Matthee watching it over his shoulder. Well taken in.
You can see what the thought process was from Dan Edwards. He's looking for the 50-22. Looking for that big long kick. Very well taken. There's a lot of time for Jurie Matthee.
After calling the mark, Jurie Matthee fires it long. That's a great kick.
Yeah, it's a quality kick there from Matthee. A couple have missed the mark. We've seen that in the first half. Friday night in Cape Town. They pack the DHL stadium. They love their rugby. They love the vibe. They love the atmosphere. All the families are down here. It's a great, safe environment as well.
Rising high, James Fender for the Ospreys, and here's Dan Kasende. Standout player for the team from Wales. Ruben Morgan-Williams to Tom Botha. Ruben Morgan-Williams under huge pressure. And all of a sudden the Ospreys are heading backwards with every possession.
Use it.
Morgan-Williams. He sends it long. Leolin to Simelane. Can he create again? Yes, he can. Cuts them open. Simelane looks for options, fires wide, but it's high and handsome.
He's just that kind of player, isn't he? Wandisile Simelane. He can turn nothing into something. There's nothing really on here. A little hop, a little step, and bang, through he goes. Floats this pass, but overcooks it over the top of the head of Leolin Zas.
Lake feeds. And Harry Deave sends it away. Edwards. Here's Morgan Morse. Morgan-Williams. The Ospreys all of a sudden trapped in their own half and in their own 22 indeed, and now here comes Jack Walsh. Another hefty head hunted down, this time by Dan du Plessis. Edwards to Deaves. Slow progress for the Ospreys, who are refusing to kick. And the pressure of this attritional defence from the Stormers. Zas, hunted by Kasende. Unable to contest in the air due to the measurement of the kick this time, but he puts the pressure on, and the Ospreys win back possession. Ruben Morgan-Williams to Dan Kasende.
Listen, we've had a really clean game. We don't need you coming in and pushing. Okay, I understand that. Just want the ball.
Stefan Hungary started last week. Daniel Kasende has just been incredible tonight. He's got some engine on him. Hasn't stopped working. Feet slip out there, so the correct call is given. But the work rate by the right winger, just incredible.
Ben Jason Dixon takes it in, feeds André. The Stormers hit it up in midfield. Sharp hands from Ruhan. Matthee getting creative with that cross kick. Not much space to work with. It's into touch. Ospreys ball.
Trying to palm it on, thinking that Simelane Senatla would be out on his wing. That's Gareth Thomas. He's had a good shift. Cam Jones.
Great line out, fed in by Lewis Lloyd. Dan Edwards hangs it high, chases galore after this for the Ospreys. Senatla, all on his own, misjudges it, can't hold on. And the Ospreys had the chance that they were seeking. Morgan Williams, off to Walsh. Cutting back in field, the hard-working Kieran Williams, 2 tries against the Bulls. Morgan Morse into the thick of the action. Next up, Cam Jones. Morgan Williams. Gaps in this defensive line are at a premium. As the Stormers are increasing in intensity, Paul de Villiers does what he does best.
Oh, that is his speciality. Paul de Villiers
Holding on.
made a massive tackle last week. Lives in those dark places on the rugby field. Gets his head stuck in there, not afraid. Straight in over. Strong body position.
There's an emergency loanee who's come in from the Pumas, Clinton Swart. Highly experienced player who's played all over the world, spent plenty of time in Japan as well.
Yeah, and he's going to give some really good value, I think, to DHL Stormers. In that fly half position, loves to play there. Can also go into the outside, inside centre.
JJ Kotze feeds Ruben van Heerden. Look at the go forward on that rolling more from the Stormers. The Ospreys scrambling now. The Ospreys struggle to keep it together. The Stormers peeling away through Paul de Villiers.
16 right offside.
Ben Jason Dixon goes corkscrewing away. There's a penalty advantage to the Stormers now. They might just drive the first nail into the coffin if they score here. Stephen Ungara. What a clear out from Ruben van Heerden. Matthee stands still and delivers. Simelane sends it away.
Not gone.
But it's shelled by the captain.
Offside. 16 right, never onside.
Just starting to pick the tempo up now. Well, the Stormers looking for those offloads, looking for those picking guys, getting that drive going.
Clinton Swart makes his way onto the field for the Stormers. As we head into the final 10 minutes of this match, it's Plessis coming from the field.
6.
Yeah, so good in that number 12 jersey, Plessis. It's a long season, he's got a long season to get through. The rotation is good.
JJ Kotze fires in, Ruben van Heerden takes again, and the Ospreys will be desperate to stop that rolling more from moving forward this time for the Stormers. But they've got a great formation on it. They've found a way to slide through! It's a crucial try for the Stormers! Scored by Paul de Villiers.
Oh, he was the arrowhead in that drive. Got hold of that ball, got these flags waving and flying in the night sky here in Cape Town.
Thank you.
They were up for the challenge this time, the Ospreys. They tried to stem it, Eventually the dam wall broke. It was just persistent. It was the power, it was the pressure. Eventually it popped. And Paul de Villiers was over for the try.
Matthee slices the conversion and cannot add the extra 2 to the third try for the DHL Stormers.
That's a really well taken drive here by the Stormers. The tackle fight and the pressure and carry from Roos from behind to get de Villiers over the try line. Appreciated by the crowd and the coaching staff.
Now leading by 16 points. They're one try away from earning a second, or earning a bonus point here. What a way to start the season that would be. Hefty victory over Leinster, the reigning champions, and then a second win at home before heading on tour. As for the Ospreys, they're going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat to turn this one around.
Leave it now, White.
Stephen Ungara kicked 11 times from the base against Leinster. This time playing it away from the base, and the Stormers playing with ball in hand. Roos with the offload for Clinton Swart. Ungara
On the ball,
Roos in a clash with Harry Deeves. Two uncompromising players.
Huge, absolutely huge.
Ruben van Heerden hanging out in the trams. Morgan Morse is in over the ball. Quality work.
That is good work by Morgan Morse. Spotted his opportunity, pounced upon it. Quality play by the young number 8.
Jack Walsh, born in Jacksonville, USA, knocks it into touch for the Ospreys to have a go.
Just look at the technique here, straight in over that ball. Got presented daylight, hands on that ball. It's quality from Morgan Morse.
Crucial line out that for the Ospreys. The Stormers attempt the steal, no such luck. The rolling ball has been reasonably effective, but every time they've come close, they've ended up collapsing under their own power.
Down again by White.
Now being directed towards the touchline, and once again, the ball has been brought down by White, and the Stormers succeed in stopping that rolling ball, which has shown such promise.
Down by White, unplayable.
Now it's heartbreak here for the Ospreys, wanting to get that ball over the try line. It was defended by the Stormers.
Down by White. Have a clear view.
They certainly have grown in this game. Now the Stormers got better in that second half, been a lot more accurate, got that offloading game happening, got the crowd off their feet.
Okay, keep the standards. No pushing before the ball goes in, and keep your height.
Almost 14,000 in the house here at the DHL Stadium. So they're making a lot more noise than they were making when the scoreline was 5 points to 5. The Stormers have found their way. They're putting 3 tries on the board, and they'll be eager for a 4th, but the win is what matters most, of course, especially on home ground in the Vodacom URC.
Yeah, you've got to win your home games. That's a non-negotiable if you want to put yourself in contention. Got to build your home ground as a fortress.
Stephen Ungara feeds the scrum, which continues to cleave into their opposition.
Straight up under pressure.
Vermaak has joined the feast at scrum time.
Now just massive here from the Stormers. Able to win yet another scrum penalty, gives them better field position. They'd want to chase that 4th try to allow for the bonus point.
Ben Jason Dixon claims at the back of the line. Sweet hands from Clinton Swart and Simelane off to Leolin Zas. Bang! Leolin Zas. Good strong run from the winger, who ended equal top try scorer in the Vodacom URC last season with 9 tries. Ungara to Matthee, tries another cross kick. Difficult one to handle. Oh, those are brilliant hands shown from Ruben Morgan Williams.
Leave it now, blue! Ball's here.
Played away by Morse. The Stormers' defence has increased in intensity for sure in this second half. Yeston Hopkins in the number 23 jersey, the first receiver that time. Morgan Williams. Off to Florence. Morgan Williams. It's hard going for the Ospreys here in the second half. Just looking to earn those meters to break the line. It'll see them get a...
Pity there for the Ospreys, just trying to get a couple of the offloads from the ground. Tom Florence heavily involved. That's the kick pass, which didn't really work out. Really well taken there by Morgan Williams. And this is good work by Jack Walsh. Just unable to collect that ball was Florence.
Yeah, you look poorly as well. I've just had the same thing.
Tough tour for Ospreys, but they've been competitive in both matches. It'll be heartening as they head back to the UK to take on Scarlets next.
Yeah, they've been looking forward to getting back home and playing there, but they've had a really good tour here in South Africa. They've certainly stood up, competed, and given a great account of themselves. Got 2 bonus points in the game against the Vodacom Bulls up in Pretoria. Stormers, though, the DHL Stormers will be very happy with their start to the season. Comprehensive win against Leinster. And a real workmanlike performance here to get this victory against a tough Welsh team. They had to dig deep in this game. They certainly did.
And looking forward to welcoming back some top talent, not just from the Springboks, but from the injury table as well. Dion Free, you saw on the touchline. Salman Murat is also here in civilian clothing.
Yeah, and a chat to Warwick Kalant as well. He's kind of healing well from that torn calf that he's got.
Bind! Set! Yeah, both done, reset. Okay, just keep our feet this side. Keep our feet. Goodbye, goodbye. Let's go, lads.
Now both going down, breaking the bind.
The tough life of a front ranker.
Crouch! Bang! Set!
Less than 90 seconds on the clock for the Stormers to secure their bonus point by scoring one more try. They get yet another penalty advantage from the scrum.
Number 1 white on the angle.
On the angle, the penalty will be penalised for by referee Peter Martin from Ireland.
1 white on the angle.
The knock-on effect of winning so many scrum penalties, of course, is that you can set up line-out after line-out, and you've got weapons like Shady Schickerling and the boys in the line-out. You can win ball back and move upfield with less effort than the Ospreys are using to make their way down towards the Stormers' try line.
Now, 100% you want to piggyback on the back of these scrum penalties. Get downtown. This comes in on the angle. Gets to 90 degrees there.
Good call, Henrik.
Hips not parallel to the touchline.
And the other effect, of course, is that it's quite disheartening to the opposition scrum.
Yeah, from here, the Stormers need to go and score. This is about going in and fetch that bonus point. We've seen how close it becomes in the business end of the season.
Another one of those prolific line-out options for the Stormers. Ben, Jason, Dixon, the Springbok off the bench. Another penalty advantage there. It's big stuff for the Stormers. They'll have 2 bites of the cherry here. The rolling ball continues on. Harry Deeves brings it down. Ungara fires it through. Penalty Stormers.
White collapse. Yeah, thanks.
Now the game's been played in a superb spirit throughout.
Yeah. Seven White puts his hand on the deck and causes
the final hooter sounds in the background. Stormers will kick this down
here
into the corner. Try and get that drive going. But John Dobson's going to be very satisfied with 2 wins in the opening 2 weeks. Granted, they've been played at home, but when you're playing the former champions Leinster last week, and then you've got the Welsh up, it's going to be a job well done.
The hooter has sounded. 1 try for the bonus point. Accuracy required. JJ Kotze feeds to Ruben van Heerden. The dummy rolling maul, and van Heerden comes peeling away. André. Away to Ruhan now, absolutely lacking numbers to the outside. He cuts back in field. André off to Ben Jason Dixon. Caught behind the game line. It's untidy from the Stormers. They hold on for dear life. Matthee hits the switch play with Simelane. Beats the first with the dummy.
Tackle!
He's been great tonight and not his preferred position of fullback. André now Matthee. Roos knocks it on. The accuracy lacking.
Time is up.
And that's it from the DHL Stadium in Cape Town. Round 2's first match is wrapped, and the Stormers will be wrapped with their performance here tonight, getting their 2nd win on the trot.